Classic Big East game. Neither team wanted to blink. Neither team wanted to give in. I thought we found a way to win, and that was scoring in the paint. We wanted, whether it was offensive rebounding or whether it was assists from Jerome Seegers attacking the paint, we found a way in the second half to grind one out. And again, it's as you watch Big East games, that's what every Big East game seems to be. It's not a thing of beauty, but you have to find a way.
Like the score might not bear this out, but it seemed like there was the subtlest uptick in tempo in the second half that really benefited you guys. How did you do that?
Very much so. We got the lead. We jumped on them the first 4 minutes. I thought Dane Miller's and Jerome's energy level was incredible. And if we could get the lead, that was going to get their guys to shoot quicker. And I tried to press. It's just, again, it's hard to do anything against Anthony Collins. He truly is a nightmare to defend game plan against. And we went zone, and they hit some threes, and we went man. We tried to switch. We tried to go under. We did a lot of different things. And but I thought we had stops that led to fast breaks that got the lead, and now they played a little bit quicker than or we played at the tempo we wanted to play at.
Mike, just your...
All of a sudden, after our first half, we just kind of South Florida's pace and basically say, look, we're gonna change it around.
Very hard because they were hitting in some of their secondary scores. Hawkins and Leday were hitting shots pretty early against our pressure. So you have to stay the course and follow the formula. And I think our guys did that tremendously well tonight.
Mike, just thoughts on being 3-2 in the league. I think it's the first time since '99, 2000.
I'm going to stop talking about what we are and get to the next game. And again, if I did, I'd probably say it's a great thing, but ultimately you have to I have to stop thinking about it and talking with my team about it, because it's just, let's just go to the next game. And then whatever we are after 14 more games, I think we'll be satisfied if we just take that approach. But it's important.
Is that in response to your last game? I mean, is that, in other words, in response to...
Yeah, I talked to my staff, and even my staff said, maybe you're harping on it too much. Maybe it's not as motivating to them as it is to you. Just keep it simple. Keep this team focused. Big East game is motivation enough. And maybe they don't like that pressure. Let's just focus on the task at hand, and that's the next game.
Along those lines, Wally's ability in the paint today to finish.
Jerome Seegers. And again, I thought, Wally did finish strong, went through contact, but the execution and now the penetration that we had allowed Wally to get some easy looks, and he finished one-on-one instead of one-on-two or three like he usually does.
The way they were hitting threes in the game, when Brock takes the last shot, he's sitting there going overtime? Or?
Yeah, and to be honest with you, we were screaming no threes, and Brock was a little off balance, but Juwan's Victor Rudd, every time we wanted to change up our look, they seemed to bury a three. And, percentages were with us that we wanted it to happen, but again, they played, they're last place. They're not a last place team. They're a really, really good basketball team with tremendously talented individuals. They have some injuries that are kind of making them play a little different, but man, that's a tremendous team, and they played really hard, and they were very well prepared.
I'm not in that baseline alley play like 4 or 5 times. Was it just you guys just couldn't pick it up, or were they just waiting for
No,
you
you
to do something?
again, and this is the beauty of Anthony Collins. You talk about their lobs, but you also talk about being up the line to help and stop penetration. You can't have it both ways, Brendan. And so that's something you're going to have to live with. As long as it doesn't deflate you, seeing an alley-oop dunk and getting dunked on, those are some of they get that every game because you got to give up something, and I wasn't going to give up penetration as much.
This is not necessarily talking about numbers of fans or decibel level, but just the idea of winning at home. Do you think your team's getting more comfortable in terms of building some sort of home court
advantage? Yeah, and again, I think it's hand in hand with experience, talent, strength. But we have to protect it. If we want to do anything in this league, you got to protect your own home court. And I think we're starting to have a feeling, have a sense of mentality of we're not, this ain't gonna happen to us. This is not, we're gonna protect.
Mike, you've won 3 Big East games and grinded out, close fashion. What does that tell you about the mental maturity and leap that you guys might be making at the end of games?
It's big, it's huge, and shows you're not making the same mistakes. And again, we were up on South Florida twice last year in the last 45 seconds and found a way to kind of get in our own way. And so that's a positive, that guys are handling late game situations, finding a way to, get stops and score.
2 more questions, gentlemen?
Did they have? I was scrambling.
I hear you, it's all right, you were retarded.
Did they have a timeout at the end? Do you know?
No, I do not know. I have no idea.
Were you
They had
surprised-
one, yes,
they had
official.
one. Were you surprised that they didn't?
Nah,
call, or
I knew. Are you kidding me? I was just
scrambling?
yelling, no,
Okay.
no threes, no threes, no
Okay.
threes.
Mike, did you see Eli take a little step forward both in shooting and creating for the other guards?
Yeah, he got off the ball very well tonight, and it's something we talked about. You can be quick, don't rush. Don't play fast anymore with my guards, and that's something that we're trying to get them to buy into. You can be aggressive, you can be quick, but don't play fast. And he had a couple of loose situations with the ball in the first half that I still want him to attack. He's still going to have those type of things. He's still only a sophomore, but thought in the second half he really did get off the ball and allow some other guys to make plays. And he trusted his teammates tonight, and I think that's a step forward.